Hello, my name's Victor Vogel. For over 30 years, I worked inside corporations and consulted externally to corporations, nonprofits, and government to help change cultures. I used to be a Republican. I've since given that path up, and I can't embrace Democrats because they too are focused on the existing and not a new vision for our future. There are a couple of independents like Bernie Sanders that are bold enough to step out and chart a new course, but there are not enough of them like Bernie to make a difference, so they're lost in the quagmire of politics. In fact, what we need is a new culture, one that moves us out of the stagnant political world into one that is innovative and creative as the world of technology, but can survive within the framework of our Constitution. We need ideas that are different and current, but still embrace the traditions of our constitutions and the principles that made us a great nation and established us as a world leader for over 200 years. For sure, we need to embrace a platform that attracts Democrats, independents, and the moderate group. The creation of this platform cannot come from the existing party members. It must be born in new, fertile ideas, like our country was when they had those long and arduous debates about the Constitution, a new concept called freedom and a republic. We need to define a new generation of thinkers to create a new culture. We need that generation to find the platform that will stir the emotions of Americans for all walks of life. We need them to unite us against the external enemies that threaten us all and bring us together to defeat those enemies, whether the threat is physical, like terrorism, or geopolitical, like power, or economic, like trade. In addition to these new thinkers and new think tank groups, we need the wisdom of our existing congressional leaders to help expedite the path for the new platform and a new culture for America. We need the young and the old to come together to form a powerful change force. To do this, we need to take new and more modern approach to identifying the platform, communicating our platform, and rallying our people around the platform. This means new, fresh minds to help us determine the methods for rallying our renewed party and infecting them with the knowledge and emotion to get involved in a way that not only gets people out to vote, but continues to get them actively involved in creating policy and legislation with our lawmakers. It won't be easy, but it can be done. The new innovative strategy of linking the best new minds with the wisdom of existing lawmakers can not only help to elect the right people to help America, but provide an abundance of resource to facilitate policies that can serve the needs of all, adapt quickly to changing times, and create a new dynamic American culture that the world will once again respect and turn to for help. We have to begin now making these changes by using the tested concepts of synergy and teamwork so we can quickly identify the right American platform that will impress the world and do it in a way that is logical, caring, and economically feasible. In order for this to happen, everyone has to drop their personal protected territories and projects. We have to change our minds about the roles of Congress, the role of people, the role of America and the world, and shed ourselves of our dirty clothes and put on clean attire that feels good and looks good. I've always had the ability to see many parts and connect the dots that lead to a quality output. There are others who can take the ideas generated from connecting the dots and turn them into actionable plans. There are others who are great at expediting and implementing those actionable plans. There are people who are great at communicating and marketing. There are of us who are great at social media. There are those who facilitate to a high level. There are people who are great at organizing and keeping things on track. All of these people do this every day in business and organizations. We have to find the people who can accomplish all this and put our financial resources to work by identifying, recruiting, and using these people to create a new 21st century American culture. This is really what America was hoping for when they wanted change. Not a narcissistic dictator who wants to make America in his image, but a government united, working together with the people they serve. This will require revamping how town halls are done to generate involvement. It will require putting technology and social media to work in a way that can reach and engage Americans like never before, while at the same time shutting out those enemies who would seek to destroy our way of life. Who better to do that than Silicon Valley? They can do this and they still find ways to safeguard our privacy. Hell, they developed the computer, iPhone, and apps. They surely can do this to help America. We have the best minds and talent in the world. Let's unite us rather than divide us. I can promise you, if we do this, we can offer the rest of the world a much better world to live in, one they can participate alongside of us, one they will readily defend against those who choose the path of destruction, divisiveness, and hatred versus growth, unity, and love. We desperately need that new and innovative leader who is not afraid to take risks to start the unified party consisting of Democrats, independents, and moderate GOP members who are now in Congress and find those who are best suited to change our culture in the future. People who share America's dream and not just cater to their constituencies' needs or pander to large corporation financial contributions. We want others to accept us as leaders, not bully them or threaten them into seeing us as powerful. You can attain great things both ways, but to sustain success, you must lead and not abuse authority. I pray someone sees this video and takes up the mantle and make the changes that will help my grandchildren and great grandchildren enjoy the freedoms I have enjoyed during my life in America. I've always been blessed and thank God every day for that blessing. Well, really most days, but my heart means to thank God every day. Thanks for watching this video. Please share it. I'm Victor Vogel, a Christian, father, grandfather, and patriot. Happy holidays.